All of us at some point in our lives have experienced the reality of having our day ruined by someone else. Or all of us have felt energetically drained after spending time in certain company. I believe that we have the power and the potential within us to protect ourselves from certain energies so that we can stay high vibrational, so that we can stay our best. And so ultimately we can look after our own mental, emotional, and even spiritual well-being. So let's just talk about energy. Everything in this entire universe is comprised by energy. Even psychics and scientists can finally agree on the fact that everything in this world is energy, including you and I. Everything that we're doing, everything that we're not doing, everything that we're thinking, feeling, going through is all energy. And as Albert Einstein said, energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be changed from one form to another. That means the energy that is fear-based, the energy that is not love, can be transformed to goodness and love. We have the power and the potential within us to change our reality. And it's all going back to the fact that it's all just energy. So let's break it down. All of us have walked into either our home or our workplace or somewhere that we frequent and been met with an energy or a feeling that just does not feel friendly. That feeling of walking into the space and being met by something that just does not feel natural to you. Maybe someone in that space is having a bitch of a day, maybe someone's angry, maybe there's been an argument or a disagreement in that space, and as soon as you walk in, there's a part of you that feels this isn't good. But we've also all walked into the complete opposite environment. Walking into a party, for example, where people are laughing and smiling, there's a feeling of goodness in the air, and there's a part of us that just cannot control the infectiousness of that environment. That feeling of when other people are laughing and other people are smiling, we can't help but want to laugh and smile too. Well, it's exactly the same when it is the opposite. When other people are maybe not in a good space or in a bad mood or, angry or frustrated, we will also in some way take that on. And in some way, we might even play it back to the outer world that we are experiencing. So here's the thing. I believe that thoughts, emotions, actions, non-actions are all just energy. We're giving them off and we're also receiving them at all times. And I believe that we can in some way change our energy based on how we think and how we feel. And I also believe that we have the capacity to set up our energy in a way where we are making sure that in some weird psychic vibrational level, we are not taking on the stuff that we do not want to take on. So if we go into an environment where there is anger or frustration or hostility, we're not going to take that home with us. But we can also set it up in a way where if we go into a space or an environment where there is positivity in the air, that we can enjoy that as well. This is what I call spiritual protection 101. So most people who are interested or versed in spirituality will know about calling on an energy of protection. They'll know about calling on this idea of putting yourself in a bubble of light. And most people do this when they've felt a bad energy. So for example, maybe you walk into the office that day and someone is in a bad mood and you feel the bad energy and you go, I need to put on my psychic or spiritual protection. The thing is, you've already felt the bad energy. You've already felt that low vibe. And then what you're doing is you're imagining yourself in a bubble of light. It means that you are locking that energy inside the bubble with you. And the key to feeling safe is to make sure that the energy that you are feeling is disconnected from your body, disconnected from your energy, so that you can feel safe inside it. So we're going to go back to my apartment right now and I'm going to teach you how to use spiritual protection in your life so that wherever you go, you will feel safe mentally, emotionally, physically, and even spiritually. Let's go. So there's a 3-step process to working with spiritual protection, and it's called cleanse, tone, and moisturize. Just like you would look after your skin, you can look after your energy around you. Now, all of us have this field of energy that surrounds us called an aura. And this aura is not actually just close to the body, it's quite far from the body. So everywhere you go, it's picking up different stuff. But your aura is affected by your intentions, by your thoughts, by your emotions. And you can set a clear intention in your energy that you will only let good stuff in. Now, to make sure that you are only surrounded by positive energy and positive vibration, you can clean your aura first of all, then you can strengthen your energy by toning it. So cleansing, you're cleaning it out. Toning is by remembering who you truly are, something very positive about yourself. And then the moisturizer, which you would do to protect your skin, to protect your aura, you call upon a power and a presence that feels safe to you to keep you safe. So let's just talk about this first of all. So many of you may already know that I am strongly connected to angels, and I love the idea that I have a guardian angel that I can call upon to protect me. But you might not feel connected to the idea of angel. Maybe you might feel connected to an ancestor in heaven. Maybe you might just want to call on the protection of the universe. And when I say the universe, I'm talking about this ever-present energy that connects you and I and everything that is, was, and ever will be as one. So the universe to me is God. It's not, this man with a stick. It's just this super being, this power and potential and this energy that connects and unites all beings as one. So let's just go through the process and then we'll do it together. So the first step is cleansing. So you want to make sure you've not got any of that energetic debris surrounding your field of energy. And so for me, I call upon the saint of protection, Archangel Michael, who is this angel envisioned with a gigantic big sword, and he cuts this energy from our energy. So you can call upon him, or you can imagine yourself surrounded by the element of fire if you're more connected to the earth, and you can imagine this fire is burning away anything that is less than good. So that's the first step. The second step is toning, right? So when you tone skin, it gets firm and tight and strong. And so when it comes to your energy, you want to remember who you truly are. So I say this little prayer, and I put my hand on my heart when I do it, and I say, I am the keeper of my mind and of my body. And wherever love is present, fear is a stranger, and love is here in me. So that's my little prayer. But you can say something that is your personal affirmation. Maybe I am the light, and the light is in me, and wherever the light is, there is no darkness. Something that feels like affirming to who you are. And then finally, that's when you imagine yourself surrounded in a bubble of light. So I'm going to lead you through my 3-step process to removing negative vibrations from your energy. You can do it with me right now. So I'm going to bring my feet down onto the earth. I'm going to roll my shoulders back. I'm going to lift up from the heart. I'm just going to open up my palms, because an open palm is an open heart. And I'm just going to take a deep breath and just connect down. Imagine my feet are reaching down into the heart of the great Mother Earth and keeping me grounded. My crown is reaching upwards to the heart of heaven. And I'm the bridge of light and goodness between the two realms. So the first step is to cleanse. So for me, I call upon Archangel Michael, but you can call upon the universe, guides, whoever. But I'll do it the way it feels natural to me. So I'll say something like, thank you, Archangel Michael, for cutting the cords that bind me to people, places, situations, fears, stories, or any other BS that I do not want to be connected to. Thank you for cutting those cords that bind me now. And I imagine in my mind that there's this angel with a gigantic big sword, and it's cutting away any connections to people, places, situations of the past, or dramas, or stories, or fears that could be standing between me and my goodness. So imagine that this angel is cutting away all the cords that bind you to your past and any drama that you do not need, or any low vibrational energy. And then place your hand on your heart and say this: I am the keeper of my mind and of my body. Wherever love is present, fear is a stranger, and love is here in me. And then imagine yourself being surrounded in a bubble of light, a color that feels cool and safe to you. And if you cannot see it, just affirm internally, I am surrounded by a bubble of light that reaches 20 feet in each direction, and I am safe. But it's really important to make sure that the 3 steps are cleansing, getting rid of the old energy first, toning, affirming who you truly are on the inside, and finally, surrounding yourself in a bubble of light and protection to lock in the goodness. The mindset and the intention that I go around with, and in my life, I imagine that if any energy that feels draining or tiring is coming towards me, it's just going to bounce off this bubble of light. And anything that's friendly and loving and genuine and good, it can just move all the way through that force field and into my heart.